From Blunston Arena.
You really had to bowl first here. The pitch is offering next to nothing for the batters.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Edged. What a ball.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Edged. Unplayable. There'll be one run here for them. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out bowled for a duck.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Over. The Hurricanes are 9 for 1. Going with pace now.
Yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Edged. Loud shout. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Waiting.
Dwarshuis has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Doesn't beat the infield. Beaten on the drive.
Bird with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Right on.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yes.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Strong appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Duashas from the river end.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Wait.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Misses everything.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes. Keeper. Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. 5 runs added there. The Hurricanes are 29 for 1. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Keeper. Yeah.
Big edge.
Keeper.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep. Bowler. Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Hold on.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Good precision with a throw back from the deep.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Brook won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yeah.
Quick onto that in the infield. Comfortable single if they take it.
Seemingly wanting to keep the strike. That would have been a simple single.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Brook gets off the mark. What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
That's the over. The Hurricanes are 45 for 2. Christian coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Huge appeal.
Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Big edge. Where's that going? Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yeah. Waiting.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Christian ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. O'Keefe, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the river end.
Yep. Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yes.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
3 added in that over. The Hurricanes are 60 for 2. Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Wide.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Yep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yeah. Waiting.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
11 runs added there. The Hurricanes are 80 for 2. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Good bit of timing there.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Enriquez, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
They haven't messed about. Brings up a rapid 50. Hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Brooke shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
8 runs added there. The Hurricanes are 88 for 2. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the river end.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Waiting. Yep.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Yeah.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Yep.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Silk will be disappointed with that delivery.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Edge. Amazing delivery. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes.
Edge. What a ball.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed.
Waiting.
If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yeah.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Over. The Hurricanes are 114 for 2. Enriquez, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Waiting.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Waiting. Yes.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Hurricanes are 124 for 2.
For the Sydney Sixers.
Yeah.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
Yep.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Super shot.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Edged it.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Keepers.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Hurricanes are 135 for 2. Enriquez from the river end. O'Keefe with the ball in hand again.
Coming into the attack.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat. Wade has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Big appeal. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
O'Keefe shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here. 17 runs added there. The Hurricanes are 152 for 2.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keep it.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep.
Great shot.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Big edge. Straight to the fielder. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Duarcius, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the river end.
Yep. Yes.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Thick edge. Strong appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes. Yeah.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
5 runs added in that over. The Hurricanes are 174 for 2. Bird to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Yep.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Brook is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
Yep.
Nice shot.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the river end. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliant knock. Fully deserved century. It's not been fun for any of the bowlers out there.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
What a delivery. Beaten by sheer pace. Rips it through right onto the stumps.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Edged.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. And that's the end of the innings. The Hurricanes have set a target of 214 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Catch it.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Good bit of timing there.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Wade, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. incredible shot. Straight through the covers. 4 runs.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Times it nicely.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Wait, yep.
They'll get at least 1.
No.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait, yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Chance!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting.
Wait. Wait. Yep.
Caught, gone!
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Hughes will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yes.
That's off the middle of the bat.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Sixers are 26 for 1.
Yes. Yes.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A well-directed short ball. Did well to keep that down. Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
Well timed. but there's a fielder out there.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Quick onto that in the infield.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yes.
Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad. Loud appeal.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes.
There'll be one run here for them. Just about timed that perfectly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4. Just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yes.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. 8 runs added there. The Sixers are 61 for 1. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the river end. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Misses everything.
Hughes shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Timed that perfectly.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper. Yep. Keeper.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Yep.
End of the over, 7 off it. The Sixers are 68 for 1. Well placed, should get a single. Out! Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
That was a real shame. It was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
That's out. Caught.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Tilt ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Super shot that.
Good return there, back from the deep. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
That's the over. The Sixers are 72 for 3.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Right.
Straight to the fielder. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. right out of the middle of the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Vince has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Christian, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they got an extra ball to go for the wicket. Good shot, a beauty.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Immediately underway with some runs.
End of the over, 16 runs coming from it. The Sixers are 88 for 4.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Curran takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
End of the over. The Sixers are 93 for 5. Ellis from the River End. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
O'Keefe comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
A little late on that, no run scored. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. O'Keefe gets off the mark.
Timed that brilliantly.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
The Sixers weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yeah.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance. Fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Sixers are 107 for 8. Meredith coming back into the attack. Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Super shot.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Going with spin now. Right out of the middle.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Wade, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Fighting.
Out. Good catch, close to the ground.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Oh yes, holds on to that one under huge pressure. They've done it.
Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
It was